So if you're a little bit short, go ahead and check your shifter. Make sure you're downshifted all the way. Apply finger pressure. You want to pull on the cable just a little bit. And we're downshifted all the way. That would have gave you a little more length. And then I'm going to connect. Looks like I just barely made it with like 1/4 of an inch to spare. Came through here, pulling, and it's got to follow this line. My pinch bolt's right there. So they just barely made it. May not even have enough room to put an end cap on there. A lot of this stuff isn't even worth it. Just pull the cable, run a new cable. Unless you're super duper cheap, then you're doing this. But this is a nice cable. I'm going to try and keep it, so I'm giving it a shot. So there's a nice direct line that's going to go straight. Usually a nice groove that's going to hug the cable. That way it doesn't smash it and start breaking the fibers or cable strands. And okay. Wow, so I could barely get my fingertips on that guy. So to get a nice pull, I try to avoid using cables. Throw an end cap on there, it'd give you more grip. Pull that gently tight and then tighten up your bolt there. So let's try it this way. Oof, I'm gonna try, see if I'll come back to this. Yeah, snug that up, about 4, 5, 6 Newton meters. Yeah, don't forget your ferrule cap right there. And again, we're gonna use the aluminum. So this is a closed system. A housing goes from one end to the other. So I can't utilize their long plastic straw, but I can certainly use the aluminum ferrule cap. Wow, that's a super small hole. They may even have a built-in rubber O-ring in here because Shimano does some good stuff. All right, nice and tight. And run back through. When in doubt, when you're bolting this up, take that screw off, see what's going on in there. It's going to tell you how that cable's supposed to rest. The washer is shaped. It's got a flat square, probably rounded on the other side, so it definitely goes in a particular direction. A little bit of messed up there. Could affect shifting a little bit. Could give you some bugs here and there because angle-wise is probably not right. So I'm having a hard time seeing. I'm going to probably take the wheel off or something. The cable's so darn short, I lose some of my feel. So once you got your cable hooked up to your pinch bolt over here, just go ahead and shift a few times. Go from one end to the other. There's no chain, I'm not spinning. All we're doing is exercising the pulley, which is tightening up your cable end caps from one end to the other, seating everything, creating some slack in the cable, so then you can go back and pull that slack out. Then you can start your fine adjustments. So again, no chain, but at least we got the rear derailleur operating. Doesn't have to be perfect. If it's skipping some gears or not getting all the gears, that's okay. We're just exercising it, seating all the cable and housing. About 10 times. And then just go back. Again, if you have an end cap on your cable, it's going to be much easier to grab. So I'm going to go ahead and throw one on. I'm using a T-handle 4mm tool. So I'm going to apply pressure with my fingertips. All I'm doing is pulling with my fingertips, applying pressure now, unloosen bolt. And you might feel some cable slide through. If not, that's okay too. And then just retighten. And then make sure your barrel adjuster is set somewhere, I already set it, somewhere halfway. That way you can adjust inward or outward. So if you haven't done that, unloosen your cable tension, find the bottom, count clicks, whatever you want, bottom it out, and count half, end up somewhere in the middle, hold pressure, retighten your cable.